Welcome to Star Life TV. In this video, we'll explore the symbolism and the apocalyptic programming in Katy Perry's new music video for Bandaids. The premiere of the American artist Katy Perry's music video for the song Bandaids took place on November 7, 2025. In just 4 days, the video amassed over 3.5 million views. Fans initially interpreted this new work as Katy Perry's personal story, as she had a rather difficult year. In reality, however, the clip is filled with references to the idea of a multiverse and the unreality of our world. Moreover, the video might itself be a program for triggering an apocalypse. First, let's consider the fans' interpretation of the video. Throughout the music video, the singer finds herself in all sorts of unpleasant situations that turn into disasters for her. The past year has indeed been challenging for the artist. Her 7th studio album, titled 143, became one of the worst-selling records of her career and her first album that failed to chart in the top 5 of the Billboard 200. Critics and social media users called the album morally outdated. While working on the Lifetime's video, Perry and her team were accused of breaking the law. It turned out they failed to obtain a permit to film in a protected natural area of a national park. As a result, the artist had to pay a fine of €6,000. In April 2025, Katy Perry traveled to space as part of an all-female crew. The singer was then mocked for her behavior upon returning to Earth. She acted in a theatrical and unnatural way. Stepping out of the shuttle, Katy fell to her knees and started kissing the ground. Furthermore, many factors indicated that the flight itself was fake and was merely a show for the public. Additionally, in July 2025, Katy Perry and Orlando Bloom officially confirmed their separation. Their representatives issued a joint statement emphasizing that the stars had changed the format of their relationship to focus on co-parenting their daughter. In the video, there is a moment where Katy gets stuck between the rails in front of a train speeding towards her, marked with the year 2025. Then, she sees a flower growing, finds the strength to break free, and jumps aside. Katy Perry's daughter is named Daisy. Thus, fans interpreted this scene as a sign that it was her child who helped the singer overcome all her life's difficulties. At first glance, Katy Perry's Bandaids video seems quite ordinary. In reality, it contains occult subtexts, and when considering them, the meaning of the video becomes quite eerie. In the opening seconds of the music video, the artist is shown standing in a kitchen. She is washing dishes when her ring falls off and goes down the drain. The ring is a symbol of completion, wholeness, and eternity. It can represent a focus of attention or the so-called assemblage point, which is usually in a fixed position. The drain in this case is seen as a portal between worlds. Peering into it, Perry is like one gazing into the abyss. The falling ring is a sign of a loss of control, a powerful shift of the assemblage point, as a result of which a person's consciousness moves to another reality. This is precisely what happens to the singer a little later. For now, Katy reaches her hand into the drain, trying to find the ring. At that moment, strange things happen around her. Plates begin to fall and turn on the garbage disposal built into the sink. This scene is a direct reference to the film Final Destination. The main essence of that movie is that death cannot be cheated, and random occurrences and minor coincidences lead to serious consequences. In the following seconds of the clip, Perry is shown sitting in a tree. She is sawing off the very branch she's sitting on. which is a reference to the well-known proverb. This scene symbolically speaks to how people are unaware of their oneness with the world, considering themselves a separate entity. They believe they have the right to destroy everything around them. In reality, such actions can lead to their own demise. Next in the video, Katy is shown standing at the top of an escalator. Like a staircase, it symbolizes the degrees of Freemasonry, which cult adepts undergo during initiation into the secret society. In the video, the escalator is moving downward, signifying an unconscious descent into the lower spheres of existence. To the singer's left at this moment, you can see the number 26. It could be a reference to the year 2026. It's possible that this year will become pivotal in human history. The camera focuses on Perry's untied shoelace. It gets caught between the moving steps, causing the artist to fall. At the same moment, she herself is pulled into the escalator mechanism. On one hand, this once again references Final Destination. On the other hand, this scene symbolically shows that the easy downward path Katy has taken is, in fact, a road to hell. In the next seconds of the video, the singer seems to shift to another reality branch where nothing shown earlier happened. With the same bag in her hands, she walks towards a gas station. Behind her, you can see a sign announcing the closure of a store called Crystals of Light and Love. Love and light are two divine forces that shape the world. The closure of a store with such a name symbolically points to the end of times. Later in the video, a car drives away from a charging station with the cable still attached. It detaches and falls into a puddle, which Katy Perry immediately steps into. The singer is electrocuted, after which she is transported to another reality once again. Now she is sitting at a table in an outdoor cafe. Due to an error by construction workers nearby, the glass enclosure shatters into pieces. Obviously, in this situation, the artist has died once more. In the next seconds of the video, we see the most obvious reference to Final Destination. While driving, Katy gets distracted by a malfunctioning GPS and swerves into the oncoming lane. When she manages to turn around, she ends up behind a truck carrying logs. This episode is an almost exact repetition of a scene from the second, Final Destination film, which again emphasizes the idea of the futility of struggling with death. Later in the video, Perry finds herself in another reality again. Now she is walking on railroad tracks and accidentally gets stuck between them. It is here that we see the singer manage to free herself by looking at a daisy breaking through the stones. In this case, the flower could symbolize the triumph of intention over matter, steadfastness, and strength of spirit. In this scene, Katy managed to save herself, meaning that, with will, a person can become the master of their own destiny. Each of us possesses immense willpower, but the system does everything to ensure people never learn of it. In the following seconds of the video, Katy is shown in quicksand. She slowly sinks down, not even trying to save herself. Thus, we see how the desperate struggle for life is replaced by inaction and complete apathy. The singer seems to realize that the system has switched her from one mode of destruction to another. Quicksand is a symbol of complete erasure, final impersonal oblivion that engulfs a person and their entire world. In the final scene of the video, Perry unexpectedly emerges from the swamp. Covered in mud, she heads to the nearest store and buys cigarettes. Believing all her trials are over, the singer lights a cigarette while standing next to the gas pump. At that very second, a powerful explosion occurs, after which the screen ripples and the video ends. Overall, throughout the video, Katy died several times, continued living as if nothing happened, and then died again. All of this refers to the theory of quantum immortality. According to it, a person's consciousness always follows the reality branch where they remain alive. If they die in one reality, their consciousness jumps to the nearest alternative universe where that didn't happen. The probability that conditions leading to death will align simultaneously in all existing dimensions approaches zero. However, in Katy Perry's video, we are precisely observing this scenario. A scenario where a person, or rather their consciousness, dies in all possible realities could mean the complete cessation of the world's existence, the onset of the apocalypse. Another possibility is a transition to a completely different state of being, one that lies beyond our comprehension. Thus, Katy Perry's Bandaids video is not just an ordinary story about the performer's life struggles. The video shows how the artist sequentially dies in several alternate realities, ultimately leading to the onset of the apocalypse. Thanks for watching. Subscribe to the channel. Like this video,